I've had some of the most random thoughts today. I'm not sure that that'll show through in this, but I just had to acknowledge that. Like just a series of encounters with people, mostly at work, just kind of went different than what I thought they would. I can never end conversations, and I hate that about myself. You know when you're done talking or you have something to do and the other person just keeps going on and on? I really can't navigate out of that well, and I don't really have things to do. I really can't navigate out of that, and I legit have things to do. So I'm just looking at the clock like, well, I'll wait 5 more minutes. And then 15 minutes later, I'm like, oh, well, if I leave in 53 seconds and I catch every green light, I can still make it for this next appointment on time. It never fails, but I can't seem to consistently segue into the right combo enders without sounding mean. I just want to say, okay, I'm done, and walk away, because that's normal and not socially awkward. Today wasn't even one of those jovial, it's hump day days, like, with the camel. I've been literally running around all day. You remember when I said before that I'm like a living pinball? I'm not sure how much time I spend in my car every week, but I'm sure that I spend more time there than just about anywhere else. So I guess that means that my t-shirt today is a good representative of how the day was gonna go. I've never been good at Mario Kart. Even when I was good at games and stuff like that, I was never good at it. Like racing games just aren't my thing. And I used to be able to get, good enough to at least not be able to get beat by kids, but now I can't even do that, so I just don't play. This kid from my job kept baiting me into playing Mario Kart for the Nintendo Switch, and I just kept losing. Bad, and I mean embarrassingly bad. You know it's bad when you have to think about 5th place as a moral victory because you're closer to first than you were to last. That and Super Smash Bros. Honestly, I probably could get good at that if I had time to practice, but I don't, so nah. I don't like playing kids in games that I've never played before because they can't win gracefully. So nope, we've got to be on a level playing field or I'm not doing it. This one time, my son and I have played, I think Madden 17 or 18. I can't remember, but I know it had been a couple of years since I had even hopped on the sticks at all. So here I am, I'm just playing with like basic football knowledge. Like I really don't know what I'm doing. And like my boys are the types to like not tell you what buttons do what, like, or what to press or anything. So you're doing it with no help. So I'm throwing interceptions, I'm running for negative yards, and I still came within like 1 score of winning the game. He won, and you would have thought that he destroyed me. It was ridiculous, so I had to get a rematch. Not that day, but at a later time determined by me. He was feeling good about himself, trash talking and all that, so he agreed. So while he was at school the next 3 months, I went on YouTube and watched tutorials. Yep, I watched tutorials on how to play defense and what offenses to run with certain teams, and I practiced the game on all Madden level. So a few months later, when I told him at the beginning of the week that we were gonna play, he was all hyped. Then the day finally came, and he just knew that he was gonna watch. Then it happened. I gave him the most savage beating he's ever gotten on any video game ever. Like, in the words of Charlie Murphy, like, it wasn't even close. It was like a landslide victory. Man, it seemed like he would have rather taken a real life beating than taken an L that day. Then I did the thing to him that all horrible losers hate. I told him that I was retiring as a champion and never playing again so I could go out on top. I think I saw actual fire in his eyes, like Veronica Corningstone saw in Ron Burgundy's when she told him that his hair looked stupid. It was awesome! I've forgotten how good it feels to be the bad guy sometimes. And I know that sounds horrible, but think about it in context. Honestly, I probably shouldn't feel so good about bringing my kids such turmoil and personal anguish, but oh well. What can I say? He was so angry that he probably would have hit me if he could have because of how bad I trolled him. But that shows that he has respect, restraint, and wisdom, even when he's pissed off. Because I talked to him in the Eddie Murphy voice. You brought this on yourself. Like, I'm making myself laugh as I remember this. It turns out that I needed a good one and I got it from myself. Go figure. Anyway, Mario Kart is trash, but the characters are cool, so the t-shirt makes sense. I'm actually a throwback Mario game lover. A more simple time when games weren't made with real life graphics, so they actually had to be entertaining and fun. because that's all we had. I'm from the Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and World Class Track Meet all-in-one cartridge generation. Track and Field was kind of trash too though. Nintendo had us buy that pad so we could race each other, but you couldn't even run on it. Like, it literally would not work with your feet. You had to use your hands, and then God help you if you tried to do the race with hurdles, because there was no way for you to win. Your character just fell over and over and over. We thought it was great though, and to be honest, I'd rather struggle with that than to play Mario Kart.